What is going on, people? Mic test. All right. So, what we got going on today? Well, 90% back is back. So, my journey for 20 funded accounts is back on schedule a lot earlier than I anticipated because I was not expecting for Apex to do this. Usually when they have a sale, they say when it's ending, and it's rare that they will like interfere with that sale and start something new. So was definitely not expecting this to come this soon, and I'm super happy about it because again, I was kind of holding back on some accounts to purchase more accounts. Obviously 71% off is not the best for a lot of accounts. It's okay if you buy a few, but if you want a lot of accounts, definitely not the best deal. So I gotta basically uh, purchased a bunch of accounts, and I gotta at least open and close trades on them. I gotta trade. This is Top Step. Top Step, I need $750 to get funded. $182. This is already passed, so I'm just gonna open and close the trade. All right, that's how I flip contracts. Now I gotta set up a copy trader. For all the accounts that are active. 184. 46, 45, 131, 130, 127. Five. I'm gonna cross 200 evaluations with this sale. It's crazy. All right, I got 10 accounts in a copy trader, so let's see how that works. All right, it's gonna be copy trading into 10 accounts. Let's see how the copy trader handles it. That was pretty good. Copy traded 10 accounts. So at least they'll count as a day, and now I'm gonna try to trade some of them individually. I actually should purchase more accounts before the day is over, just so I have enough. Let me see if I can. All right, what I'm gonna do right now is I am going to ask anyone in the stream if you have a coupon code with Apex, the first person to put it in the chat, I'll buy 5 accounts right now with your code. All right, we got that. Appreciate it. I'll use that code, Juker. Let's see. I'll be purchasing more accounts, so if someone has a code, let me know. DVFT ZBE. All right, got one. I don't know if I should do all 50Ks. 50K is definitely the sweet spot, but I don't know. Yeah, it's been a crazy day. I haven't really traded a lot. I made some progress. I had a pretty good day on my PA account, 460, and then my payout with Bullnox got denied, so that sucks. I didn't trade enough days. You have to trade 10 days between payouts. I don't know when those days restart. So I guess I'll be requesting it this Friday again. So I don't want to trade that account too much. I'll scalp in a little bit. Am I using a trade copier? Yes, but not for all accounts at once. I'll do one more 25K. I already passed one, so at least I'll have a couple 25Ks. I'll probably need to purchase around 30 evaluations to get 20 funded, to be honest. I know I'll be pushing them pretty hard, so there's no way I'm going to pass all of them. But again, the fees are so cheap for me that it's worth it. So I'm gonna purchase different size accounts so I could trade different styles. So like today I missed the open. I had some error with Quant Tower, and then I don't really buy 25K. I only have two. I don't know. Just easiest way to get a payout with them, right? But I'm not a fan of the 25Ks. I'm pretty open about that. But basically today I missed the open and I got into a trade. Obviously didn't want to chase. I waited for some consolidation. And my target was 50 ticks on 2 contracts. And I think I got to like 40 ticks and I stopped out break even. And it's so annoying because that's a break even trade, but I lost $400 worth of drawdown. And on the 50K, on the $2,500 worth of drawdown, 400 is quite a lot. And it starts to play with your mind. And that is what the annoying part is about, holding winners and so on. But I just purchased a bunch of accounts. Sweeney, yeah, if you have a link, that's not gonna work. You need a code. You have to apply for it. Do I think this is the beginning of a much larger move over time? I have no idea, to be honest. It's so hard to predict the market long term. Let's take a look at the daily chart and see. Let's first look at a 4-hour. Yeah, so 4-hour chart is pretty bearish. And one day, can't see it too far back. Yeah, there's like, we're all below all these supports now, so we could go down to 1400 easily. I mean 14,000. Not today, but overall. Oh man. Come on, MR, Mr. or MR. Alpine, baby. The code is right there. I don't know. Oh, right there. I appreciate you guys using my code, by the way. A lot of people have been showing support. And there's 46 people watching. Hit that like, guys. I want to get some trades going here. I'll be on till 3 p.m. So I got an hour and 15 minutes. I got to get some trades going. I don't think I'm going to push the Top Step account. I need $750. That's a little risky to push for today. So I think I'm going to be so busy trading these evaluations that now I don't really care to have a funded account with Top Step soon. Like whenever I get to it, I get to it. So I still got to trade my Bullnox account. I didn't take any trades on that. Trading a lot of accounts, it's very, very hectic. It's much easier to just trade them all at once, but also very risky, right? Yeah, today we had a super trendy day. A lot of people probably blow up accounts. This was the challenging area right here. Let me get my Epic pen out. Like this area right here was hectic. People playing the reversals and I was just cautious. All these trades are shorts for me, but like I had a bunch of break-even trades where it's like I was up a decent amount and then stopped me at break-even before I went. And I even lost on a short somewhere here. Forget where it was. Maybe I didn't lose on Top Step. This is a Top Step account. I think on Apex I lost. Not following my plan. I mean, it's hard to follow your plan when the market does this, to be honest. You get caught so fast that it just happens, you know? And it's crazy that this happens on the first day of a 90% off sale. But this account right here is so close to payout. I just realized that. My account right here with Apex is so close to a payout. I need like $300 more. So one more good day and I'll be at withdrawable profit, which is important because if I just withdraw from that account, this is not part of the original crew from the 14 accounts that I had, but it's part of the same evaluations. It just took me a lot longer to pass it. So, if I get a withdrawal from this account, technically it will pay for all the accounts I lost. So, and then Bullnox payouts will be just, pure profit. But I am doing a trade day evaluation. Trade day is quite interesting. My goal is to just get payouts from as many companies as possible, just to see what's the best out there. I'm not a fan of Top Step, though I found out the hard way. Yeah, it's always gonna be your own fault. Whether if you trade with the plan or not, it's always your fault. When it comes to blowing up accounts, right? That's just the obvious, but only because it's your own fault doesn't mean it's something that you should be ashamed of or pissed about. You know, things will happen. Trading is supposed to be difficult, and this is something that a lot of people don't say on the internet. Those that are profitable or are selling other things, they make it seem like trading is super easy, and then you ask them for payouts, and you know they go silent. Yeah, it's always about learning and growing and having these sales. I mean, guys, I say this every single time, but like a lot of people that are trading these accounts have never traded live capital. They've never had to work their asses off at their regular jobs to be able to fund, a 30K account for stocks. With stocks, you have to have $25,000 in your account. Before 2019, there was no micro futures. It was only minis. So imagine trading mini futures as your first learning experience. Almost impossible with your own capital. If there was no micros, trading futures is really super risky. The risk management just wasn't possible, right? If you had a small account. So people don't realize how cheap these evaluations and these accounts are. And I get people commenting, not a lot, it's a very small percentage of trolls, but I get comments like, oh, this guy's a gambler, or you blew up 20 accounts, which was not 20, it was like 14, but I've obviously blown 20 or more than 20 over time. But at the same time, I'm profitable and I'm taking advantage of these platforms the way that I see them to be taken care of. It's not really a real account to me. It's a prop account. They take on the risk, which they really don't, but you know what I mean. And it's not my own money. I'm risking $100, so why would I play as if I'm risking 2,500? I'm not, right? It's not a $2,500 account. It's a $100 account that allows me to risk 2,500. It's like a free bet on one of those betting apps. You might as well go big. And the only thing I don't like is or I don't advise for people to do, is to buy a lot of accounts, use a copy trader, and you've never gotten a payout before. Don't do that. It becomes expensive if you've never gotten a payout and you do 20 accounts at a time and you blow 20 accounts at a time. It adds up really fast. So that's the only thing I don't like for people to do. I know everything's advertised that way: 20 accounts this, 20 accounts that, you can make this and that, but it's not worth it unless you've gotten a payout. What about TickTick? TickTick is quite amazing if you go with the direct account. It's expensive. You have to be definitely profitable or know what you're doing already to make it worthwhile. They do have $100 off from the 50K account right now till end of October, so it's not too bad. Payouts are instant. The payouts are instant in a sense you could get paid from day one. So if you purchase a direct account, you don't have to do evaluation. You go live right into a live account, and then if you make a certain amount of profit over the safety net, you could withdraw from day number one. So if I made $4,000 today on a 50K account, I could take out $1,400 at the end of today, and I'll have that money in my account on today's Wednesday. So on Friday, I would have the money. So it's quite amazing how fast you could get a payout, but it doesn't make it any easier, if that makes any sense, because you do have to trade a little bit bigger size. And no, so paying upfront is definitely not the better way. Definitely not the better way from financial aspect. How I look at life in business and so on, I am not looking for anything. So not just in business, but in life in general. At this stage of my life, I am not looking to see where I could save money. I'm looking where I could make money, right? So for me, initially, it's actually saving money because I know if I am profitable with those accounts, I don't really care to pay that $85 a month fee per account if I'm making money on that account. On the other hand, if I do not make it to a payout, like I just did 14 accounts I lost, right? I lost 14 accounts. I did the math. I saved $1,000 because I paid a monthly fee and not the lifetime fee. Now you might say, well, you blew those accounts. Well, that's the reality of trading. Most people will blow their accounts. If you look at the payouts from Apex, which they list on their website, most people do not get past that 3 months period on their account. So typically when you pay a lifetime fee, you're paying close to 2 months upfront. So again, if you make money for at least a month on your account, then you're already doing well. But if you did 20 accounts, that's $16 every month. Yes, but that's also $80K a month in payouts. So, it doesn't really, not 80, let's say $40K. Let's say you get one payout a month. Does it really matter at that point? I think I have a different mentality because I'm in business. So I know it costs money to make money. And also I trade live money, right? So I have a broker with Centerpoint Securities for stocks. So I keep my stocks with this broker. And I pay $160 a month, I believe, for this platform and data feed every month. And I'm just used to that. Like, trading costs money. It's not supposed to be free. You're supposed to pay for your platform. Like, we get NinjaTrader for free. Like, there's so many things that people don't realize how real trading actually works. So they're kind of just skewed. But in the perfect world, yes, you want to pay the lifetime fee and survive for more than a couple of months. But in reality is most people will not. And that's where I think it's less painful to pay that $1,600 a month if you're making money on 20 accounts versus paying a lifetime fee of 20 accounts and never getting to a payout with any of those accounts. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's where I weigh the two sides, and I think the monthly fee pays off better. I do have a lifetime fee on my Bullnox account, so I'm not rushing with it. I'm taking my time. But if I'm doing a lot of accounts, then definitely monthly. You just need to get past 31 days to make the 140 for the 50K account worthwhile. Yeah, that's true. But 31 days is a long time. Because that's 31 trading days, right? Actually, no, because that's just a month. But it's just preference. And since it's preference, there's no better or worse way of doing it. It's whatever you prefer. But for someone to say that one way is better than the other, I don't think that's fair because people will have different opinions. It's the same thing as trading. Trading has so many different styles to it, and whatever makes you money. But I just know how I trade. I know the reality of trading. I've been around the markets for a long time. Most people will not survive that long. So I think I saved $1,000 on those accounts. So how many evaluations can I purchase now at 90% off with $1,000? That's how I see it. Why don't I like StopStep? I do like TopStep. I'm almost funded with them again. I do not like them when it comes to the payout policy because they have a hidden rule, which I didn't know about. And I don't know how I did not know about this. Basically, you know how they say you could take out 50% of profit after 5 trading days that are profitable? So I figured, all right, I paid $200 for the account, $49 for the combine, $150 for the activation. So if I make $200 a day for 5 days, I'll take out $500 and then that account will be paid for. Well, I was almost there. And then my Discord tells me that, or a live stream, I forget it was the live stream, or my Discord tells me that once you take a payout with TopStep, your maximum loss is set to 0 of that account. So what that means is you start at 0, right? It counts the balance a little bit different than other prop firms. So you actually start at 0 and let's say you make $1,000 in 5 days, $200 a day. So you have $1,000 in that account. Technically, your drawdown is end of day and it's $2,000. So if you, on any other prop firm, if you were to take out 500 at that point, now the next day your drawdown will be 1,500. Well, with Top Step, it doesn't work that way. When you withdraw for the first time, you cannot go below zero on the account. So I would only have $500 left worth of drawdown in that account. And that is like a hidden rule, in my opinion, because I have not seen it anywhere. It's very hard to find that. And lastly, if I'm scalping and trading small, it's hard for me to get to bigger days. Yes, if I could get $1,000 days, then that doesn't affect you, right? But if you want to get a quick payout, which is the whole benefit of Top Step, then I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think trade day might have a little bit of an advantage over Top Step in that sense. But again, it's not that I don't like them. I think they improved quite a lot. I will use one of their free resets that we got from the live stream, and I have an account that's now at $2,253. I could pass it today, but I'm gonna just take it easy. Trade day is different, yes. Yeah, Wilson Project, that doesn't affect me with the micros, but I know a lot of people it does. So people that do like to trade micros, you're screwed with Top Step. And I have no idea why that's even the case. Like, it should be so easy for them to change it. This coming year, I'm 10 years in, 5 years focused on futures. Wow, congrats. So what I tell people is like, you know, they start trading for the first month or whatever, and they expect to make all these crazy profits. And, you know, they might have some kind of success early on, especially on evaluations. But they don't realize how much work and time is put into this for the profitable traders. But if you last 10 years, that means you're super dedicated. And if you're not profitable yet, then you will be eventually because you haven't given up yet. But most likely you are already profitable. I am. It's hard for me. Steve, yeah, for me about the same. Like like 4 or 5 years to be consistent. To be profitable is different. There's difference in being profitable, difference in being consistent. If you are trading live capital, being a break-even trader, you are already in the top 5%, in my opinion. Being a break-even trader is a hard thing to do with the fees and all that stuff. What's going on, Matt? Yeah, the bull market recently, like 2020, everyone thought they were, you know, insane traders and everything was going up. And for us short sellers, I'm a short seller, it was a very difficult time to trade because everything was doing things that it's never done before. We had record days in small caps and then stocks, you know, stocks moving from $5 to $100 in a single day, which we never seen before. But all right, Steve, yeah, that makes sense. These prop firms, that's another thing. These prop firms make it a lot easier to recover your total losses. You know, like my first ever day trade. So I was paper trading for about 3 months. I took a course. You know, paper trading was great. What I was trading was actually TVIX, which is, it was a ETF of, I believe, SPY or QQQ. So basically like futures, right? But the stock version of it. Very cheap. It was in like $7 to $10 range. And it was really going well on the demo account, but then I went live. And that was my first loss, but my first loss ever was on a regular penny stock. And of course, the stock pulled back at the open. I bought it. It dipped more. I bought some more. It dipped one more time. I sold it for like a $1,400 loss. So my first ever day trade was a $1,400 loss on like a $5,000 account, or maybe even $4,000 account. And as soon as I sold it, it just straight up ripped. And 2 minutes later, I would have made $1,500. So right there was like, well, I was kind of laughing because I was like, well, I just lost $1,400 in like 5 minutes, that means I could make it, you know, next time I could make $1,500 in 5 minutes. For some reason, it's always easier and faster to lose money than it is to make money, even to this day. But that was my first experience, you know, first experience like that. And I've had many losses. I had a last May, I was up around $16,000 on the month in stocks. And then I took I forget whether it was 8 and 6 or $6,000 and $8,000 losses back to back days, Thursday and Friday, and basically wiped out my whole month. I think I finished the month up like $2,000, and stuff like that is what kind of kept me from being inconsistent, right? Or from being consistent. I was still being inconsistent because of that, even though I was slightly profitable. But I'll have these great stretches and then just get punched in the face and get humbled. And that's why, like, when people come into streams, and not even mine because I don't stream a lot, but like I hang out with Nutty, I hang out with other streamers, right? And I see people coming in there, like they're talking all this game, and right away you could tell when someone is brand new because they have not experienced the markets in many ways. You know, they think trading is easy, and that's how you know that they just have not seen things happen over time. And consistency over long periods of time is much more difficult than consistency over a short period of time. This is why we have the rules that we do have with Apex and these prop firms, right? They want to see some kind of consistency. They don't want they don't want someone just making crazy amount of profit in one day and be able to withdraw. I think that would put themselves at risk with you know, having these cheap sale prices, and then someone just making 1 or 2 payouts would already become profitable. And what I'm getting at is just much easier to recover all the losses when you trade with prop firms than if you trade with a live capital. Because again, going back to my month of, you know, of October, I had 14 funded accounts with Apex. I had one with Top Step. I lost all of them, right? So if you count, let's say there were like, most of them were 50K. So that is $2,500 worth of losses. But then how do you calculate that? Because it's not 2,500, because I was up on those accounts, right? So if I'm up $1,000 on those accounts, then I lose 2,500 because of the drawdown. I only lost like let's say $1,000 to $1,500 on those accounts. It's very hard to calculate how much money you actually lose, so I don't even bother with that. What I see it as is what I paid for those accounts is what I lost, and I lost around $1,500. I got 3 payouts from Bullnox. I'm still waiting for the third one, but I got 3 payouts from Bullnox for $4,500, and that pays for all those accounts. And that was a brutal month, you know, and it's still a profitable month. So that just shows you how easy it is to recover and recoup the fees with these prop accounts. And once you get a few payouts, things just get to snowball a little bit. I know it's tough for the first payout. I know people struggle, but a lot of people are brand new to trading. I've been trading for a long time. I've been sitting in front of screens for so many years. I do not like ETF anymore. I don't see the point of them. The fast track is what? The select the express account, so you could just pay less money, but you got to pass in like 7 days or something. What's my strategy right now? No, I'm trading different ways. So I'm scalping still. I'm doing the ORB. So like my PA Apex account here is mostly the ORB trade. I'm up $2,333 on that account. I think today's day number 6. Today I made $460 on it, so that was pretty good. I made like $450 on Monday, and I think I made $300 yesterday. And that's all ORB on that. But the ORB has been kind of inconsistent. It's been consistent lately, but it's been inconsistent recently. So I'm not putting a lot of my eggs into that basket. I've been doing 40 ticks and 50 tick stops. I do like using that on end of day drawdown accounts. With trailing drawdown, it's kind of tricky. I've had trades that I'm up 40 ticks target's 50 ticks, so you don't want to take it early. You want to give it a chance, right? But then I'll set my stop at break even, and then I'll lose and stop at break even, and I break even on trade, but I've lost $200 per contract of drawdown, and it's really annoying. So on accounts like Top Step, Trade Day, it's much easier to let winners go, and just once you're in profit, say or stop at break even, and you don't really lose anything. Scalping strategy now doesn't work that well, right? If you're talking about the micro scalps, you have to do it in this type of area, this area of the market, and you want a lot of overlapping candles, and this volatility is so crazy that it's quite hard to do. But let's start. I have some evaluations I need to do, so let's do it. I'm gonna be scalping now because I don't think the range is big enough for me to get 50 ticks. So let's see if we could get some scalps going, guys. Let's see if we can get some scalps going here. I don't know how people stream and trade all the time. Like, I would not be able to focus. How'd you guys do though? This freaking move at the open blew up a lot of people. That shit was wild. Yeah, Mark, I agree. I think a lot of people are still trying to catch the bottom, and there's days that the bottom will never come. You don't want to be chasing the lows, like you don't want to be shorting down low here, but once retraces a little bit, definitely a good time to I'm up $200 on my stock trade. I had a really good day yesterday on stocks. I was down quite a lot, and I ended up making like 950. I was shocked. I didn't check my positions for like 3 hours, and I was expecting to be down. I was down all day, and the stocks tanked towards the end of the day, and it was a great day. And that includes a $700 loss that I had. So I lost $700 on one trade, and I still made 950 overall on the day, which is really good. But it's not a good month for stocks either. It's been a shitty month overall for me. Profitable, but I was expecting to make 20K this month from Apex alone or withdrawals, and it just didn't work. One second, guys. All right, I really need to start scalping a little bit. All right, let me pop up my chat so I can actually pay attention to it. I keep missing your comments, guys. Sorry about that. If I missed your question, ask it again, all right? Trades by Matt lost over 2 grand on that move down on stream. Yeah, Matt likes to go counter trend. That's quite that's quite his thing. Matt, I don't think Matt relies on trading as income, to be honest. With that many subscribers, I don't think he relies on that. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Alpine have an ORB strategy. It's like 6 seconds. Yes, AV or whatever your name is, Almo. Yes, you'll be fine. I've done that. I was nervous. That's why I never wanted to say anything about the ORB trade for a long time, because I wasn't sure if it was going to be approved, and it was approved, no problem. Yeah, Matt's a cool guy. Matt, I remember Matt when he had like, less than 10,000 subs. He's probably getting paid really nicely from Top Step. Because if he didn't, if Matt and Patrick didn't get paid from Top Step, they'll be promoting other prop firms too. But they're so consistently, just promoting Top Step, that tells me that they have a sponsorship with them, which is fine. Hey, anyone that gets like Matt quit his job. Patrick, I don't know if Patrick had a job too. He worked for a drone company as their Instagram or content creator, and he quit that, or he got let go, whatever it was. But Matt had a job and he quit for YouTube. I mean, anyone that could do that to me is a very, very successful and a great person. So for me, I could never hate on anyone, no matter how they make their money. Trading on YouTube is very difficult. People don't realize how much stuff you have to deal with. I have 75 people watching. These guys have 1,000 people watching, 2,000 people watching. So you could only imagine the crap they have to deal with, especially on bad days. Because even for me, on bad days, there's trolls and stuff. So it's not really uncommon. But for them, everything is just multiplied by a lot. And I just give them props for it. ORB is an opening range breakout or breakdown. Do I journal? No, I do not. So opening range breakout, there's so many different ways of trading it. So keep that in mind. It's a style of trade. It's not a trade itself. Like the way I trade ORBs is going to be different than what someone else trades ORBs. But there's a couple of ways you could actually backtest it too. So ORB is pretty cool. That's why I like Quant Hour, because I could click, on, let's say if I wanted to do an ORB on this range, so I wanted to do an ORB here, right? So I could just do that really quickly and it works. But yeah, guys, I am going to be proudly in a 200 club for my evaluations with Apex. I'm gonna try not to blow too many. Like, in the sense, I'm not gonna try to gamble them. In a sense, like not gamble, but like we all have done it where it's like we try to pass it in one day. And I don't think there's a point to it. You still gotta trade 7 days, so what's the point? Yeah, it's 90 for the first month, 80 after, yes. How many PAs have I blown? Like 60. A lot of them got payouts, but I never got to keep in the longest PA account is right now with Bullnox. I've had it for quite a long time. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Mike. I mean Bobby, because I'm still profitable, right? So the only reason I've blown so many is because I withdrew from a lot, so I took out the safety net, right? So if you take out the safety net, you leave yourself with $500-600 worth of cushion. It's hard to recover that. So the ones I withdrew from didn't have a lot of cushion. I've had accounts that I was ready to withdraw from. I tried to grow a cushion, continued to trade those accounts, and I lost them. Those are the most painful ones. I just had a couple, I don't know, end of September, I had 3 PA accounts that were all in $3,000 profit. I already withdrew from them once, and then I lost those accounts, copy trading, and those are the most painful ones. Does Apex have Quant Tower platform? Yes, they do. What do I mean 200 club? I've had 190 evaluations with Apex. So I think by end of the sale, and that includes the ones I just purchased, but I think I'm going to probably buy more because I don't think I'm going to pass all of them. So I'll be in the 200 club by end of this 90% off sale. And I have close to 60 PA accounts. So let's say I get to 70 PA accounts with Well, I could technically get to 80 PA accounts. So if I get to 80 PA accounts with 200 evaluations, that is almost a 40% ratio of evaluation to PA account, which is quite good, I would say, especially since I've lost most of my evaluations. I've lost trading like an idiot, 10 contracts, hoping for a win. And the biggest thing is that the amount of evaluations I've lost where I was profitable on them, meaning like I'm up like $2,700 worth of profit unrealized and it comes back down. And then, you lose the account even though you're profitable because of the trailing drawdown. I've had so many of those. Um, Unique. You lost your 600 account. You had $300, $3,000 worth of profit. So my suggestion is moving forward, anytime you are in $3,000 worth of profit, do not let yourself go below 2,600 unless you're like in the beginning stages of that account. But if you're on like day 6, 7, 8 of that account, do not let it go below 2,600 and try to get a payout. That's why it's important to be consistent from day one. That's why like I'm not ashamed of saying this because I know it helps people too. And if I'm profitable, and I've had this many accounts, then you guys could be too. And we have so many evaluations because of copy trading, right? It's not like we lost 200 evaluations or whatever it is. I've passed, 60 of them. So whatever the case is, it's not like we lost all of them individually. We copy traded, right? We copy traded 10 at a time. So if you lose one account, you technically lost 10 accounts, and it just starts to add up really quick. Otherwise, if you lose 200 individually, that's a little bit tougher, but yeah, I don't tend to trade the same way on, PA accounts that I do on evals, but there's times where I trade evals very seriously. So that's why I was so excited for October, because when I passed my last set of evals, I was trading very seriously and I was testing that scalping strategy and it was working so well that I really thought that I'll be able to string 10 days of profits and withdraw, 15 times 2, so like 30 grand. I was hoping for that. I was saying at least 20 grand. And look at me, I only got 4.5. I know it's nothing bad, it's still side income. 4,500. It's like 2 rental properties pretty much, if not more. Like a 2-family house or something, or to make $4,500 in investing a month. It's quite a lot, or quite hard. So I just gotta be happy with what I got. Nah, Bobby, I don't think so. It's not like I'm blowing them. There's people that have blown, thousands of them. Apex is a lot of like gray area rules where it's like you don't really know what the rule really says. It's more like a guideline, you know? Yeah, the mixed feelings is the toughest thing because um from September to October, my roller coaster was insane. I mean, I had a horrible week to the best couple weeks of my trading career to the worst trading week of my career. It's just been like a huge roller coaster, not just like up and down. It was like a max spike and then all the way back to the bottom and then back up and back to the bottom. And it's just very emotionally draining if you can't control your emotions. For me, I am again trading as a part-time gig, right? It's not something I'm going to rely on for income. Do I want to buy my 911 with trading? Yes, I do. My plan is to buy one next summer, but I have to get to the 20, 30K a month withdrawals with that to be a possibility, you know? And obviously, once I get to that kind of profit, then it's going to be more of my full-time business. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. When is the best time to activate a PA account? Mm, the worst time to activate a PA account is if your day number 10 of that PA account misses a deadline for a withdrawal by 1 day. That's the worst time. But yeah, overall, that's the fastest you could activate it, the better. Yeah, it's GZ. That's something that they say. I've waited a couple of days to activate because I've passed a lot of evals on Friday, and then I don't get to activate until Sunday. But I don't know really what would happen if you don't activate it. It would be a shame if they just canceled it. Mark Nunez, I agree, but having a solid plan is very difficult because what makes it a solid plan? Like, how do you know it's a solid plan? How much percentage of your withdrawals needs to be reinvested into buying more evals and activations? Well, that's a good question. Never thought about it that way. And you never know. You never know how you're gonna do. So the whole goal is to be profitable, make some money, and obviously I'm also in a different position because of affiliates, right? So technically I never pay for evaluations. The affiliates cover that. So it depends how you look at it. Um yeah, I agree. That's why I never just thought about it like that, you know. But I can't treat it fully as two separate businesses because the 1099 is going to be together. So my 1099 from Apex, it's all gonna be mixed together. It's not like they're different. So it's all for me. It's affiliate is basically a trading income at this point. Do I use a trade copier? Yes, I use Quant Towers built-in trade copier, and it's really solid. And I know some people have issues with it. I don't know what issues they have, but it's really solid. I just copy traded 10 accounts and it worked fine. Copy trading will always have issues at some points, so keep that in mind, guys. No matter what copy trader you use, if there's a partial fill or something like that, then you're gonna have an issue. So using a flatten all button is very important. I had an issue this morning with Quant Tower. It said some like state error or 50 positions, 50 contracts. Copy trading on TraderVay is scary because it combines all the accounts together. So if you trade 20 accounts and you get, let's say you want to take 2 contracts each, you're going to be in 40 contracts and it's going to show you PNL for 40 contracts. So every tick is like insane. And mentally it's hard. But I don't know what to do. I gotta start trading, guys. I haven't freaking traded. I haven't taken a trade. Um, looks like Bolnox has a. Someone just said, Mike, are you the guy in my Discord? Benny Trades? Is that you? All right. Yeah. So Mike, thanks for letting me know that Bolnox has 90% off. But Bolnox hasn't activated my other account. I emailed them, and those bastards don't want to activate it. It's not even the partial fills. It's more so like if you get failed on um it could work both ways. So let's say you take one contract on 5 different accounts, right? And then you hit your target to a tick, and only, let's say, the master account, the main account that you're using to copy trade fills in, and let's say 2 other accounts fill in, but then the last 3 don't fill in. Those orders will still stay, and you don't see them on the chart, right? So then when the price pulls back, they're gonna get executed into other trades. It's kind of hard to explain. You have to actually look at it in the sense of how trading works and the brackets and all that stuff. But basically, the easiest way to explain it, not to confuse you guys, I'm very bad at explaining things, and that's why I was like in math, for example, I was really, really good, but I could never show my work or how I was thinking. I have a different way of thinking about things. But if you think about how copy trading works, there's a reason why there's issues when there's partial fills. And a partial fill doesn't mean that not all of the position gets filled. I'm saying more so like not all 5 accounts get filled into the trade because you got top ticked. So let's say your target was, to a tick here, right? 507 and a quarter. So there's not enough contracts there on the ask to fill all your accounts. So some accounts will fill, some won't. So that's how a potential issue could arise. And when you're trading a lot of accounts, a lot of contracts, it's very hard in the moment to realize what the hell actually is happening. Like it happened to me the other day. Was it yesterday when I was streaming? Maybe? Yeah, yesterday. If you guys were watching it, I was short and I covered one contract, and then the price dumped. I got filled to my profit target, but at the same time, it put me short 2 contracts, and the price immediately went against me. So I basically lost all the profit on that trade. And I still, to this point, have no idea how that happened. Why did I get short when I was covering a position? I have no idea why there was too many contracts there, but that's that. Does Quantara work with Mac? No, it does not. Hello, Alpine. I'm from Brazil. Welcome. I was talking about Ronaldo yesterday and saying how my favorite player of all time in soccer is Ronaldo, but the Brazilian one. Can copy trade just make it somehow where the order gets filled on the master account and then converts the order to market order? No, it can't. It doesn't know that. No, it doesn't know that. Yeah, like on the Mac, you can get obviously parallels and basically run Windows on it. But I was referring it to be more like native with Mac. What's up with all these bots spamming Apex videos? I have no idea, Tim. I don't get that. I don't have any spam bots. What? Made a video of me? Do you have a link somewhere about that? Or what should I look for? I would love to watch it. Have I tried, or have people tried going long and short on different accounts? That's why the trailing drawdown exists. You'll be surprised how big of a failure rate that's going to be. If you go long and short and chop on two accounts, both of them will lose. The trailing drawdown is a BITCH. All right, I need to start scalping, guys. Let me try trading some evals here. So typically I would do, how much range do we have? So I've been trading 40 ticks and 50 ticks. I think that's too much right now. But maybe not. But today that was like a forced trade. Like I'm not really like, I'm just trying to get some trades in, you know, but it's not really a trade I would take on the PA account. No, you cannot hedge like a PA account, but he's talking about like evaluations, I think. Let's see, if I scalped, I would have been out already. So I think I'm gonna scalp. Oh no. Should have waited for that spike. The market might want to reverse. Yeah, Pablo, if you have well, I'm short, so I'm not going to pray for you. I'm just doing an eval, so I don't really care. If you're on the PA account, then let it. If it squeezes, I would prefer it to squeeze, because then I'll know. Then I'll know to go long. But Paolo, I don't see support today. Support has been inexistent today. Same as taking the short here. The support got broken. I didn't copy any today, so I mean right now, so you could see right here that the copy trader is off. I'm only trading one account. Paolo, can you show me the video? Mm-hmm. Yes, I am going for 20 PA accounts. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, the range is so tiny now. Mm-hmm. I'm only trading this late because of evals. I'll be going to the gym shortly. Oh yeah, you could scale. Yep. Like I'm trying to add a short here. It's struggling to go up, so I like this short. That's pretty good there. I can move my stop. Come on, let's hit the target. Oh, you bastards. It's been happening a lot to me today. Very annoying. But what are you gonna do? How much money did I make? I made $65. This is my PA account. JC, I'm not sure. I have some 25Ks. I have two 25Ks. I just got a 150K. I'm gonna do like 30 evaluations. I think I need 30. Let's see how many I have now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have 17 right now, including the PA account. All right, next person to give me a code. If you have a code with Apex, I'll be purchasing 3 accounts for the first person to give me a code. And this is annoying. Yeah, it has to be a code. The links won't work because I already clicked on menu links. So Bolnox. Tim, I'm gonna buy one more with your code since All right, I'll buy one with. I'll at least buy one with each code that you just posted. But Karen, you're gonna get two. Oh God, I need to. Pum, 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 pum. Oh, I need my wallet though, and I don't know where I put it. Hold on, guys. I gotta go find my wallet. I couldn't find it earlier. I just totally forgot. I didn't look for it. Hopefully, I didn't drop it somewhere. I'll be right back. I am back. Oh, that's annoying. I got stopped out of that trade. Why is this card keeps declining? I don't know why. Stupid. Apex is so dumb sometimes at the checkout. Oh, so there's an issue with. Yeah, my payments are not going through. Payment 3, okay. I guess people are going crazy with buying accounts, huh? Yeah, I think we're going down. All right, yeah, option 3 worked. Nope, this time failed. The hell's going on, Apex? Oh, because I didn't change the... Yeah, the payment one doesn't work. Okay, let me... Yeah, it keeps denying me like every other time. January. All right, so I got 3 with your code. I'm gonna buy one with Tim's code. Yeah, I think you have to apply for it. You will not get like a custom code for a long time, but nice bounce. It's a pretty aggressive bounce. Kind of like a long here too. A lot of people trapped at the lows. But my focus for now is just gonna be make sure I trade every account at least once today. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I need to buy like 3 more. Okay, let's see who else put in the code. All right, Gyrix. I'll use your code. So payment option 3 works for me, guys, just so you know. 1 didn't work. Cool, man. Thank you so much. Yep, definitely means a lot. Wow. This could be a big... I'm not gonna risk it on this eval. I'm gonna try on a new one. Actually, which one is close to passing? 84, okay. Yeah, I don't know what to... I don't want to chase it, but this is gonna squeeze. Oh no, this one's copy trading 10 accounts. Oh no. Well, we'll test copy trader right now, guys. This copy trades all 10 accounts. Thank God. Huh. But see, he did well with 10 accounts. Yes, of course, Mark. It's the only reason really to have a YouTube channel, is to make some money, right? Ads and all that. That's how Patrick and Matt make all their money. Even Nutty's making crazy money. I guarantee it. You... Oh man. I don't know if you need some more accounts or not. Try and count how many accounts I need and I can't figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 19, 20, 1, 2. Okay, I have 22 accounts. Do I want to buy 3 more? Just to have them. Because I know I won't pass every single one of them. See, the copy trader is working really well for some reason. I have no issues with it. I was just 10 accounts again. Just a quick scalp for 6 ticks. I gotta trade my Bullnox account. Oh, man. No data? What the hell does that even mean? All right, it's great, Bull Knox. Okay, better. I need a stop loss on this one though, because this is a profitable account. I just need to trade it more. Do I trade all day? No, I don't. It's just the fact that I gotta trade these evaluations. I'm 34. I am 34. All right, let's see. Which accounts do I still need to trade? I'm just creating a copy trader to trade the remaining accounts to count them as a trading day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 accounts plus the main ones. 9 accounts total. All right, so yeah, today's been crazy. I see, like the copy trader just screwed up. Oh, never mind, it didn't. I was gonna say it just lagged. But now I traded all my accounts, so all the accounts I have got traded at least once, so they'll count as a trading day. And then tomorrow I could focus on trading them better. I don't know how many you could have. I don't know if there's a limit. Never did more than 10, so I don't know. Stock's not doing well today, up 144, but that pays for 10 evaluations. That's not too bad, like 8. Apex payment, use Apex payment 3. Oh, we got 100 people watching. Hit that like, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. This volatility is going to pick up shortly. I think we're going to break the lows again, guys. I think we're going to break the lows. It doesn't, every time it tries to go up, it just keeps failing. Right now I have 21 evals, and I have 1 funded account. So I have 22 funded account. I mean 22 accounts total. Uh, 50 away from passing 6 evals. Yeah, I would trade them individually just in case, and also just I would scalp. I would do like 5 tick scalps. My preference, right? But obviously you do. Paula, how much? Yeah, I mean that's when you work, when you're in anywhere in the world besides the US and some other, you know, big countries, you can make some sick money. But I know people haven't been having issues with withdrawals in certain parts of the world. I don't have a stop loss in that sense because I was scaling, but you could use 40 ticks. But don't do it just because I do it. I don't know. You could even do 4 ticks and just do a couple of times. You just gotta wait for choppy range. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna break the lows here. And if we do, I might want to go short on my Bullnox account. I've been having some good success with the 50 tick, 40 tick bracket, but the trailing drawdown is really a problem. See, like right now, it looks like it wants to go up, and I think it's just trapping longs, but I don't know. Could be trapping shorts too. Someone's gonna get trapped before the close. I don't think it's gonna end the day in this range. I think it's gonna break out or break down. Yeah, that's what Dr. J does. You could go for negative reward to risk ratio if your win rate's super high. I'm gonna do it. Oh no, I missed it. Should have hit the bid. There we go. This is my Bull Knox account. Mm-hmm. All right, break even stop. I go to break even around 5 points. I'm gonna actually take some profit. I'll take 4 ticks of profit just to cover the fees. I'm out of the trailing drawdown on Volnox. I'm up almost 5,000 on the account, so I don't have to worry about the trailing drawdown on it. Well, it'll be nice to get this win. Come on. There we go. Nice. So I love this 40 to 50 tick. 40 stop, 50 tick profit. I've been having some good success. What's my thoughts on NQ? ES, YM. I don't bother with ES. Love the NQ. YM is a decent sacrifice or compromise to the ES. It's way better. It doesn't trade the same way as NQ in the sense if the NQ and ES almost look the same versus YM, it's almost completely separate chart. It's like trading the CL, you know, oil. You're gonna be independently trading them, so you don't have to rely. Or if like the ES is going up, like you think that NQ is gonna follow and so on. And it's a lot less volatile than NQ, but it's more volatile than ES. If that makes sense. Evan, the people I know that trade most consistently risk negative reward. So they risk more than they're making per trade. Yep, and we're gonna break down huge, guys. We are gonna break down. Once this breaks the lows now, it's gonna be ugly. And I just said that like as if I know, but obviously I don't. But that's my theory. The longs keep getting screwed all day today. I think the liquidity grabs are here on the long side. But yeah, it could just reverse. Could just trap one last time and then finally reverse. But today seems to be one of those days that going long is just not, it's just not it. Wow, my profits are just being erased. Just I'm gonna move my stop to break even just in case. I mean, everyone has their own preference on how to trade, Evan. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. Yeah, Evan, I like that analogy. Like when the day is that bad, usually it ends at the bottom. Like it doesn't have a wick. And all these powerful candles are possibly just trapping longs. Eventually, it could trap the shorts, but why do I allow my PA accounts to go beyond the buffer? I don't know what that means. Or where are you referencing to? Hello, QQ. Welcome. I'm supposed to be signing off here, but got 108 people watching, so I'm sticking around for a little longer. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know if you guys survived the morning. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my pre-workout. I'll be right back. Have anything on here? These are my accounts currently. Pre-workout time. Still no new lows. Damn, Ian. Sorry to hear that. That's a rough day. What did Patrick say, Tim? He blocked me, so I don't have him on Twitter. Yeah, everyone's getting blown out. I don't have an option to watch it because I don't have his Twitter. Tim, I said I'm blocked. Oh, you mean like go... Oh, you could see his Twitter without like following him? Hmm. Let's see.
With Top Step, one rule, one step. As if you're living under a rock. The big news this weekend is Top Step is now getting rid of the two-step process, and they're making it so the only way that you can lose an evaluation, the only way you can lose a funded account is if you hit the maximum loss limit. You sign
That's not
up for
it.
a Top Step account.
I don't know what you're talking about, Tim. I don't see anything else. Well, probably got to follow him to see it.
They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Bunch of fucking idiots claiming that they know what they're fucking doing, but they don't know shit. People that can't do, you know what they do? They fucking teach. What does Patrick Wheeler do? He puts fucking numbers on the board. Not one coach on the tube who can put the numbers on the board like I do. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear it. Numbers on the board, motherfuckers. Who's short now? Where are you at? Where's the guy? I'm short, Patrick. Get the fuck out. You're not short shit. I come to your house right now and I turn the computer off. I pull the internet out of the fucking wall. I'll make it so you never get to watch again. People that can't do it, they talk about motivational fucking quotes. Oh, hey, you know, hey, do this, do that. Get the fuck out of here. Unless you're putting numbers on the board, don't give me fucking advice. I don't need your fucking advice because you can't do what I do. Fucking people on the internet.
Yeah, that's the funniest part, Ian. How is he still on the XFA account when there's one of the guys here? I don't know if he's still watching, but Gyrix, he got put into a live account in just 14 days and made 17 grand on the account, and they asked him to go live. No, he didn't. No, I'm the stone faced. I'm like the opposite of Patrick. But I bet you that if Patrick showed, which I'm not gonna call him out on it because I don't really care, it doesn't do anything for me. But with Top Step, you could see how many days you traded the account, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right, with Top Step, you could see how many days you've traded the account. Days complete. Whether it's eval or XFA, you could see it. And I bet you like none of his are like, over 30 or 40 days. So he blows them up just to the rest of us. It's no different. Which is fine. It's part of the game. Yeah, it's whatever. I am not here to bash him. I think he does a great job on YouTube. And he's a full-time content creator. That's a job. Better than a 9 to 5. So I guess we're not making new lows today, guys. Or am I just getting excited now like the rest of the longs? This is what the market wants us to think. It's like, oh, let's go back up. And then as soon as you buy here, they're just going to dump it. I don't know what you think. This is not a good time to be trading, really. A lot of people got caught here. I bet you a lot of people thought this was the reversal for the day. This move was insane. Come back tomorrow. Yeah, I will be. This is my PA account, 460 on that. I made 750 on Top Step eval, so I'm like 750 away from passing. So I'm just gonna finish that tomorrow. And then my Bullnox account, I made 280 on that. So this one is at $5,000 in profit. That's a funded account. But Bullnox withdrawals are really tricky. Like it's every 10 days, but it's hard to make it to the payout deadline in 10 days after your payout. It's like you really can't get paid every 10 days. It just doesn't. You only could get paid once a month the way it's set up, sadly. Like Apex payouts are better. I could take out 1,500 3 times, and then after that I could take out unlimited. So that'll be my second payout with that account. I've been going through like so many issues with that. I should have been at 3 payouts already, but I used to. Now I just scalp it just to not risk too much on it because I have so much cushion. I don't want to risk. On the ORB, I risk quite a lot. But on this account, I've been doing the ORB and I'm at $2,333. So it's like, it makes me think like I should just keep doing the ORB because if I trade my own way, I feel like I lose account a lot faster. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I guess the long was the option, the better option. I don't know how long you could. No, it's definitely not indefinite. I don't even know how to say that word. English is my second language. If you guys haven't noticed, but you definitely have to open trades. Every firm is going to have different timeline. What is my strategy? My strategy is to buy and sell for profit. Polish. I'm Polish. I was born and raised in Poland. I moved to the US 22 years ago. Right before the attacks on 9/11 in August of 2001. I landed at the same airport that the attacks came from. If I didn't make it, my life would have been a lot different. Because what I do is like the fact that I don't have a big accent helps me with my job. I wouldn't be able to do what I do if I had a big accent. So just a couple years later, I would have had a much bigger accent because I came right at that edge of I was 12, almost 13. So that was like the deadline really. I actually have not been back. No. I do plan on going back. I'm actually dating a Polish girl now, so we both want to go and visit. We're from like two opposite ends of Poland too, so it'll be cool to visit each other's cities. What do I think about 150K accounts? I pretty much love them the most. They're hard to pass, but I think they're the best ones. With the 90% off sale, I think they're the best ones, but they're hard to pass. I'm doing two of them. Oslo, Norway. Well, the reason why or where the Alpine thing came from is because I used to ski all the time. Skiing was my biggest thing growing up and all the way through like high school. I stopped skiing when I was like 18, 19. Well, actually no. I was in my 20s when I stopped. I still go once in a while, but I'm saying like go every freaking day. Um, why is the 100 ORB is the opening range breakout or breakdown, Ernest? Why are 150Ks more challenging is because you have to make $9,000 worth of profit and the trailing drawdown doesn't actually stop. So you could be up $8,000 in that account and you could still blow it even though you're still profitable on it. So you could still have 3K in that account of profit, but technically you lost that account. So they're just much more difficult to pass overall. But then if you do the monthly fee for activation, they make a lot more sense than like 25K accounts because you get $5,000 worth of drawdown for $85 a month, and that's a crazy deal. Hi Alpine, getting 10 more accounts in your code. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, guys. Anyone that has used my code in the past or now, just much appreciated. That's how I was able to get my own code in the first place. Have I tried 100K static? Yes. So those were my first accounts. So when I started trading futures, besides trading my own funds, I always did the 100K static on Lilu. So Lilu was my first firm that I used to trade with and get funded with. I never got a payout. They had a super strict policy for payouts back then. This is going back a few years, and I was up so much on the account and I blew it. It was very disappointing. But the 100K static is what I always thought was better. But now I don't know if I feel the same. I haven't done 100K in a long time, the static. Because it's such a small drawdown, so you have to make sure that your first few trades are profitable. If you have Ninja Rhythmic account, I don't know what you're saying. You purchase each account individually, so you could, if you haven't purchased them yet, then yes. But you can't cancel. Or you can't switch. Well, I have Trade Day on Trader8, so I'm using Trader8 with Trade Day. Trade Day is pretty sweet too, but I don't know. We'll see. Try to get funded with them. They have a huge consistency rule. Whoa, look who's here. What's going on, bro? Let's make you a moderator. How was your day, Nutty? Wait, I thought I made you a moderator. Oh, okay. Man, Nutty was at like 300 subs when I started watching his stream. And this guy's gonna pass me in subs. What a journey. Everyone loves Nutty. Nutty is a great person. See, everyone knows him. I remember going to Nutty's stream when he had like 300 to 500 subs, and then people would be like, "Oh, it's Alpine," and now it's reversed. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's Nutty." I was supposed to sign off at 3 o'clock. Let me see what my stock trades are doing. I gotta close my stock trades here. I'm just gonna close it. Up 112. No, I just got out. $112 on stocks. I made like 950 yesterday, so super excited about that. I was the OG, yeah. Oh yeah, how'd that giveaway go? I was streaming too and just busy, so I logged in once and you were calling out numbers. I didn't know how it worked, so I never... Plus, I didn't want to participate and take away from other people. Yeah, I'm trying to get there. You know, I failed last time. I was not expecting this sale at all. I was expecting it for Black Friday. I was sure that they're going to have like an 80% off sale or maybe a 90% off, you know, next week after October 31st. Because I don't remember last time they did a sale during a sale. So when they announced the deadline for a sale, they usually stuck to it pretty well and nothing came out before then. So I was like shocked. People were like commenting on my YouTube. I was at a bar. Yesterday was pretty cool. I'm a big hockey fan. And yesterday was a cool night where every single team in the league played. So I went to a bar and there was like so many games on. I ended up staying there a lot later than I wanted to. But I was getting comments on my YouTube like, oh, 90% is back. And I'm like, I didn't even get the email yet. And I was super excited. But 50 million, that is crazy. So if they made 50 million in payouts, imagine how much money they had to make. Oh, yeah, they don't make any money. Well, for the most part, on 71% sales. I think the most money they made was on recurring or reset fees. But yeah, just from my like affiliates, I could tell you like no one really buys them. A little bit here and there, but not much. My hockey team is the New York Rangers. All right, guys, I think we're gonna break down. I think the longs really got screwed here, but it's 20 minutes left, so I don't know. You're considered a self-employed and you'll be paying taxes like you would on a regular 1099. So you're not a trader, so you still have to pay self-employment tax. When you trade futures or stocks, you save quite a lot because you don't have to pay self-employment tax. You just pay regular taxes. But then there's wash sales, and it's very complex way to actually file for taxes with trading. This, when we file, is not going to be a trading income. So if you apply for a mortgage and they ask you, how'd you get this money? I don't even know what to tell them. Like, what's the answer, you know? So I guess we'll see what it says on the 1099. It might say like affiliate. It might say, I don't know. I have no idea, actually. We'll find out. Because TickTick never sent me anything last year. TickTick was the only firm I withdrew from last year. And I never got anything from them. What about expenses and evals? Or of evals and PA accounts? That's your write-off. So as a 1099 employee or 1099 contractor, you could write off all the expenses. Nutty, we could just say we do YouTube, you know? Like, yeah, YouTube's paying all this money. Yeah, of course, you could write off everything. It's part of the business. You could write off your internet, your computer. Same as I could write off the lighting here, the camera for YouTube. Yeah, that'd be cool to do a raid. Oh, nutty. That's great. Like, yeah, this dinner was my part of my trade plan. So basically, I got into a trade. I went to eat so I wouldn't affect the trade, and therefore it was a necessary expense. If you are OG with Nutty, you know what the Walmart trade looks like. It's basically the same thing, Nutty. So anything you paid or bought at Walmart when you were in the trade, you could just write it off. I think. Oh yeah, everyone should use an accountant. Accountants always. I'm in business though, so I understand how 1099s work. So I have a little bit better understanding. Everything for me is gonna be like together. But I need to do an S corp next year. Could save a lot with an S corp. Yeah, we're not accountants here, so definitely. If you've never done a 1099, just get an accountant. Even if you have a regular W-2 job, you should still use an accountant. Don't file taxes on your own. You could save so much. The accountants know all the ways to save money. Yep. Big time, David. There's a lot of great videos. Like, I would love to get to a point on YouTube where when I buy my new car, I could write half of it off because I'll make videos with it. I'll, make content with it just so I could write it off and then not pay as much. And I've looked up videos about that. Oh, Travis, his wife is an accountant. Nice. Don't go to H&R Block. Yeah, that's like going to that corner gas station with the cheapest gas. Not the good idea. Crypto, that's stopping actually. That's not gonna be the case anymore. At least not in 1 year. And I don't know of any cars over 6,000 pounds that I would like to buy. The counter that you see here is counting how much time is left in a candle. So it's 1 minute candles. So you'll see that when this timer ends, it will go to a minute or 59 seconds. Oh man. My biggest nightmare is electric cars. So let's take it easy. Pump those brakes on those Teslas, guys. Until they force me to buy an electric car, I'll never. No, I'm a sports. I go to a racetrack. I want a 911. Let me see. I showed a picture yesterday from so this is what I did on Monday. This was a little oh shit moment. So this is me. This guy spun out right in front of this guy, which is my friend. And I was right behind them. And I was just praying that these guys were aware of what was happening because there's a lot of dust when this guy spun out with the Mini Cooper. So yeah, he was facing right at me. I was like, oh. And you guys could see that this is a tough turn because you could see all the skid marks here. So people usually lose it. The rear end of the car just gives out and they spin. Very tough corner. It looks easy on video and pictures, but that's my hobby and that's what I intend on getting more into once trading is going well. My dream. Nutty, you could get it already. You can probably buy it cash. Too much throttle, yeah. Too much throttle too early. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to sign off and head out to the gym. Hit that like for me if you can, because we're at 66 likes and that's not a good number. The only Porsche I could afford is the one on iRacing. iRacing is great. Nutty, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you in your stream tomorrow morning before I go live, because I don't go live right at the open. And I think we're going to dump here. What do you mean, how long can you hold it for? Damn, almost 100 likes now. I'm trying to get 5. Well, I don't really know what your question is though. By holding. Wow, what a chop. There is like a rule on how many days it could stay inactive for. Forget what it is. And every firm has different rules. But this is my final tally for today. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2. 22 accounts. I should probably buy more because I know not all of them will make it to the final finish line. He always flips them at least once in a while. But I don't think it's like a week. I think like a month you have to trade them or something. I don't know. All right, guys. Much appreciated. Yeah, Gyrix, you could keep him at 6 days to delay it. Yeah, I think we're gonna be at the low of the day as well. But I'm not gonna risk it. I don't know if there's any earnings. There might be some earnings coming out. Yesterday at 4 p.m. the market skyrocketed. Yesterday at 4 p.m. was right here. The earnings. Do you have to pay for every account you add to Trade Copier? Yes. You have to have the account to be able to copy trade to it. Big earnings? Ooh. All right, then. I'll stay till 4:05. How about that? I don't know, Joseph, what I'm going to do. Probably 5 at a time. Yeah, I might just YOLO an eval, guys. I'm going to YOLO 2 evals. One go long, one short. But not in a hedging way. Let me see which one. Okay, 97, 98. Okay. Make sure I'm not copy trading. 6. All right, so this is how I get in trouble though. There's some dumb shit. 600 divided by 5, 120 ticks. 120 ticks, 5 contracts. Gonna do a timed order at 4. All right, so this one will go. Should I counter trend it by the dip or should I just go with the trend? Why would I do that trade? Just for entertainment. I YOLO 5 Apex accounts, yeah. Benny, no. Mike, no. I don't know what to expect. Who's doing earnings? What brand? What company? If I just trade one account, then I don't need to do the timed order. But I don't know if their earnings might not be right at 4 o'clock. Mm, 15 seconds. A lot of times it whips the one way and then dumps, so I might do that today. Let's see. That's definitely not the earnings yet. Tim, you have to use payment option 3. If you look at my pinned message, you could see we all had that issue. This is called the Quan Tower. It's not too late yet. The earnings didn't come out yet. Mm-hmm. 5 p.m. So we have an hour left. Oh, nice. Didn't know that. I'm gonna reach out to them then and get it. Cause I have a decent amount of signups with Quan Tower. I was one of the first people to like use Quan Tower and recommend it. Then Patrick got on it and stuff, but no one really was using it. Because everything was Tradeovate or Ninja Trader. Yeah, I got 84 referrals and 32 people actually purchased it. So I made $222 on Quan Tower. I love the multiple, I'm logged into Bullnox, Top Step, and Apex at the same time. I love it. I don't think people get a discount. At least I didn't think that people get a discount. Oh. I don't know how to do that. Gotcha. I don't know. It should be soon. Might be 4:30 though. I could put on.
57 cents, Michael Papa Bravo.
I put in the scanner and Benzinga News. I'll put up the volume a little bit. What time is my first meeting today?
ALGN reporting $2.14. Align Technology, the estimate was $2.26, so that's short for Alpha Lima Golf November. ALGN, NOVA, Sonova Energy. Sonova Energy reported a loss of 53 cents. The estimate was a loss of 18 cents for November Oscar Victor Alpha. Revenue of 198 million is below the $203 million estimate for November Oscar Victor Alpha.
$5 p.m. Why would they do it so late?
Coming up shortly, earnings from Meta.
Well, if I blow this account, it means I'm gonna have to buy another one.
KLAC, KLA. KLAC reporting $5.41. The estimate was $5.41. That's in line. Revenue $2.4 billion is a beat for KLAC on revenue. ORN Orion Holdings reporting 2 cents. The estimate was a loss of a penny. That's Oscar Romeo November, ORN.
Well, let's see, guys.
CP Canadian Pacific reported Canadian Pacific Kansas City.
It wasn't even Meta yet.
84 cents Canadian.
I'm gonna lose the account on trailing drawdown. What's going on?
That's 63 cents
So
US
close.
dollars. The estimate was 66 cents. That may not compare. LC Lending Club reporting 5 cents. The estimate was 3 cents. That's a beat for Lima Charlie.
What a bunch of crap. That's how you blow an eval with stupid.
$200.8 million. The estimate $197 million. That's LC. MET.
So close. Like it couldn't just fill me.
Still waiting for earnings from Meta. WU Western Union.
It couldn't just fill me.
Western Union reporting 43 cents. The estimate on Western Union
Because I had a target, Tim. Mr.
was 39
Hindsight.
cents. That's a beat. Revenue 1.1 billion is a beat for a whiskey uniform. BHE, Benchmark Electronics, 57 cents. The estimate was 52 cents. For Bravo Hotel Echo,
Yeah, it clearly is.
sales of 720 million is a beat for BHE. IBM reporting $1.86. India Bravo Michael. Adjusted earnings of $2.20 on IBM. The estimate on IBM
Meta didn't come out yet with earnings.
was $2.13. That's a beat for India Bravo Michael. Revenue of $14.75 billion is a beat for IBM, India Bravo Michael. WHR Whirlpool reporting $5.45. The estimate on Whirlpool was $4.25. Sales of $4.93 billion for WHR.
No, it hasn't leaked. It's just a pre-movement. I've seen that many times. It's a trailing drawdown. So I was up like 1,000 or more.
The shares of IBM 140.35 now, up more than $3 on their report.
I don't know,
That
Tim.
is India Bravo Michael.
We'll find out in a second.
MAT Mattel reported $1.08. The estimate on Mattel was at 86 cents for Michael Alpha Tango.
No, what's the? I just saw that.
ServiceNow reporting $1.17. The estimate on ServiceNow is $2.56. That may not compare. Revenue $2.29 billion is a beat on revenue.
Oh, I've always
Or
wanted this. Increased PNL update
November
frequency. I was always saying like the PNL lags so much compared to NinjaTrader.
EQIX, Equinix increases its quarterly dividend by 25%. That's Echo Quebec India X-Ray, EQIX.
That's a good update. Oh, it still lags. Damn it. All right.
FLS, Flowserve reporting 50 cents. Foxtrot Lima Sandy. The estimate on Flowserve was 43 cents. Sales of $1.09 billion is a beat for Foxtrot Lima Sandy on earnings and on revenue.
You have to do one at a time, Dennis. It sucks, I know, but just save your credit card information, and it's pretty quick.
Shares of IBM pulling back now, trading up about $1 for India Bravo Michael. MXL, Max Linear, reported 2 cents. The estimate on Max Linear was 4 cents. Revenue of 135.5 million is short for Michael X-Ray Lima. RGF, Raymond James Financial, reporting $2.13. The estimate on Raymond James was $2.28, which is short. Revenue 3.05 billion. The estimate 3 billion. So that's a beat on revenue, a miss on earnings for Romeo Juliet Foxtrot. GL Globe Life reporting $2.68. The estimate was $2.65. That's a beat for Golf Lima.
Yeah, I should go both directions, but I don't know.
CHDN Churchill Downs reporting 79 cents. 87 cents adjusted. The estimate on Churchill Downs was 86 cents, so that's a penny beat for Charlie Hotel Delta November. Revenue 572.5 million is a beat on earnings and revenue for CHDN. NXT Next Tracker reporting 65 cents. November X-Ray Tango. The estimate was 36 cents for NXT. Next Tracker announced Flex plan to affect a spin-off.
Yesterday the news was pretty good
interest in Next Tracker
for.
to Flex shareholders.
Come on, I'm gonna give a couple more minutes.
X-Ray Tango.
Some lame earnings right now.
And Foxtrot Lima Echo X-Ray. MORN Morningstar reporting $1.28. The estimate on Morningstar was no estimate on Morningstar. Michael Oscar Romeo November. Edwards Life Sciences EW. Edwards reporting 59 cents. The estimate on Edwards was 59 cents. That's in line. Sales of 1.48 billion. The estimate 1.478 billion. So that's just about in line on both numbers for Echo Whiskey. AM Antero Midstream.
My trading day was decent.
Reporting 20 cents.
So
the estimate on Antero Midstream
460 on the PA account.
21 cents.
How's the volume, guys? Is the guy too loud?
UHS Universal Health reported
Lower him.
$2.55 adjusted.
I'll lower him a little. Oh, here we go. Yeah, long was the play, maybe.
Was $2.36, so that's a beat for UHS. Meta is out. META Meta reporting earnings of $4.39.
Come on, no. There we go. All right, past that one.
Was $1.63. That may not compare.
Well, I passed that evaluation, guys. That was the fastest $3,000 of my life. Too bad it's not real. Oh, I'm gonna blow another one though. Jesus. Oh, that was the fastest blow ever. All right, so I blew one, passed one. Terrible. All right, I'm done, guys. This is not what you want to do, so don't do that.
Revenue of 34.15 billion. The estimate 31 billion.
Just, well, you saw what just happened, right?
With that earnings and revenue beat.
Oh, it's so fun. All right, now I gotta replace those 2 accounts. All right.
Meta getting a pop.
Um,
$312 up about $13 right now for Meta.
no, it's terrible. I don't really. To me, earnings are just gambling. I don't really see them as. I just lost 2 accounts.
Meta said the FTC is seeking to
So it's like, is it worth it?
modify our existing consent order and
Probably
impose
not.
additional restrictions on our ability to operate. Meta said, absent any changes to U.S. tax law, we expect our Q4 2023 and full year 2024 tax rate
I don't know why I went
to
short
be
there though.
similar to 2023.
Yes, you can trade. There's no limit as to when you can't trade. Obviously, like on PA accounts, earnings is not even considered news, so you could trade PA accounts. Daryl from Apex always said that earnings was one of his favorite plays. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. So, past 1 at least. And this one I should have freaking passed too, but so close. But obviously that's gambling. But at least 1 account is passed. But it costed me $17 times 3 to pass 1. So I paid like $50 for this evaluation.
UHT, Universal Health Realty, reporting 28
No,
cents.
Mike, do not. Do not add this as a strategy. It's terrible. It's gambling. You just saw what happened. If that was PA accounts, I would be pissed. Or if I was on like day number 6 of the evals. Just gonna paste that in my Discord. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off. I head to the gym for my meetings. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'll be on pretty much all day. Love you guys, and talk to you soon.